All right. So Pete Hegseth just gave a speech, and in this speech, one general already resigned over this speech, by the way. But as a Navy man myself, uh, I have to say I listened to the whole speech, and he addressed a lot of things that I have heard endless complaints about in the Navy. Man, this is a good thing because it sounds like we're finally, after many years, it sounds like we're finally actually cutting through a lot of the BS that plagued the military. And I am all for it. So I'm actually just going to play this one clip because this is the clip I want to talk about.
This, and I want to be very clear about this is not about preventing women from serving. We very much value the impact of female troops. Our female officers and NCOs are the absolute best in the world. But when it comes to any job that requires physical power to perform in combat, those physical standards must be high and gender neutral. If women can make it, excellent. If not, it is what it is. If that means no women qualify for some combat jobs, so be it. That is not the intent, but it could be the result, so be it. It will also mean that weak men won't qualify because we're not playing games. This is combat. This is life or death. As we all know, this is you versus an enemy hell-bent on killing you. To be an effective, lethal fighting force, you must trust that the warrior alongside you in battle is capable, truly physically capable of doing what is necessary under fire. You know this is the only standard you would want for your kids and for your grandkids. Apply the War Department Golden Rule, the 1990 test, and the E6 test, and it's really hard to go wrong.
All right. So here is a thing that I know has been a great deal of issues of complaints among servicemen, and that is simply put, at least, and I don't know if this has changed recently, but as far as I was concerned, it seemed like a woman in the military, a service woman, was almost impossible to get kicked out of the military, even if they failed a fitness standard. Um, I don't know why it was that was or why it was that way. Maybe somewhere some feminist in a position of power just said, "Hey, military, you do what I say," because that's what it felt like. But and I will say this: I have met some very incredible women in the military when I was there. However, I do think a lot of women should have gotten weeded out by these fitness standards. And I would not to throw shade. The women I'm talking about were actually very good at their jobs. But I also think in general, um, a lot of women, a lot of women were given a pass in a way that Navy men would not be given. There was a lot of women that were given passes for missing standards that if any man failed those same standards, they would have been gone faster than you can say. What's a good saying? Faster than you can say, get gone. Anyway, I'm actually all for a completely set standard, a set standard that applies to everybody, and anybody that meets it can go in and do the job, and anybody that doesn't ain't gonna be there. Uh, that is all for this video. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually excited for this because it sounds like a lot of the, quite frankly, BS things that were in the military are getting finally sorted out. I have hope for the future of the U.S. military.